Naturally, she joins us now. So the former CFO made serious allegations against, we know, Dudu Myeni.
We do, and it's quite profound to hear this considering what we've heard about Dudu Myeni before. We'll get to that soon. But here is that very severe allegation against the former SAA board chair.
The pressure that she was more putting was she wanted us not to take the things to the board. And that was the board transaction. So all the decisions needed to be taken by the board. So she was then putting pressure that there's no need. We are bombarding the board with unnecessary approvals. So she did not want us to take documents to the board chair. In a way, she was asking us to do illegal things that I feel if you do them, she will again come back to you and say you did things that were illegal.
So that's not the first time, because you heard my sarcasm in the first question. It's not the first time we've heard Dudu Myeni's name coming up at the state capture inquiry.
Not at all, and many of us will remember the evidence of Angelo Agrizzi, former Bosasa COO at the beginning of the year. He alleged, for example, that Gavin Watson, on his being Agrizzi and his wife's advice, purchased a Louis Vuitton handbag for Dudu Myeni. Agrizzi claims that Watson then put 300,000 rand cash into it and then gave it to Myeni. He says he wasn't present during the handover, but alleges that Myeni later thanked him for the handbag. Myeni responded, speaking to our colleague Siphamandla Goge, saying she's worked in business and she really wouldn't blink an eye effectively at 300,000 rand. She's seen more than that. It's not going to make her jump. And also that she isn't turned by money. That was her response, but we've yet to hear it from her at the inquiry.
Yeah, if you and I saw 300,000 rand, we'd jump for joy.
I think I'd go blind.
All right, so the evidence leader, of course, going through a number of damning allegations. What's context?
The context here is that at the end of Nhantsi's evidence, Advocate Kate Hofmeyer went through a volley of different questions based on Nhantsi's input and just confirmed that those were, in fact, the submissions of the former CFO of SAA. This is that moment.
Your evidence, I suggest to you for your comment, indicates that there was extraordinary pressure brought to bear on you to support decisions in the financial interest of a third party. Do you accept that?
I accept it, Chair.
Your evidence also seems to indicate that there was a behind-the-scenes scheme between Mr. Mngadi of Nedbank and Ms. Myeni to enrich themselves at the expense of SAA.
Agreed, Chair.
Your evidence also seems to indicate that Ms. Myeni shared confidential company information with Mr. Mngadi.
Agreed, Chair.
That Ms. Myeni used state security vetting to seek to remove employees that she did not want in certain positions.
Agreed, Chair.
That Ms. Myeni instructed that persons be appointed in positions without foundation.
Agreed, Chair.
And the drama, of course, continues tomorrow.
It does continue tomorrow. I just want to say one of the most astounding things Nhantsi said is that a colleague of hers who was then on the SAA board chairs claims that Dudu Myeni would wear a disguise, go to a Sunnyside coffee shop and then anonymously post whistleblower reports against people she wanted out of SAA. Look at that in line with the allegation that state security agency vetting was used to interrogate about 100 personnel at SAA and try and weed out those Myeni didn't want. Those are the kinds of claims she's going to have to answer to, and we begin tomorrow again at 8:30.
Yeah, you have to use that word all the time, Erin, because this is testimony. I think I'm going to name you Erin Claims Bates, okay? Thanks so much for that. I appreciate it.